new film is called Think Like a Man 2.
I've been giving this a lot of thought. I want you to be my best man.
Me?
No, said actually, I was talking to Don.
No, listen, don't say nothing right now, man. Like, I knew you and I had a connection, but this is crazy. Let me tell you something. This means so much to me. I'm not gonna let you down. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be the best man in the history of all best men. I've always wanted to be a best man. You gonna give me that opportunity? We came here to golf, and now you gonna give me this blessing? I gotta go to the bathroom, Dom. This little light of mine.
Please welcome Kevin Hart. Please, my friend, please.
That's amazing.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Thank you, man.
First of all, congratulations on everything.
Thank you, John.
Everything.
Thank you, sir.
You are ruling what I think may be the world.
Oh, well, John, that is
Kevin
an
Hart.
amazing
It's the
compliment.
Kevin Hart decade.
Well,
That's what
listen,
I'm
I'm not going to fight that. I'm hoping that I can stay true. It's been a good time. I'm blessed. I have loyal fans who have stuck with me from day one and who have seen me grow into what I am now and hopefully continue to grow. So I thank you all for not only for the welcoming applause, but just the support.
That's very nice, people.
It's amazing.
Well, here's what I want to talk about. So we can spend the time talking about the movie, but you and I both know.
Let's talk, man. I'm here. I'm in your world.
But here's what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the movie. I want to talk about, you did something, and I don't get to talk about this with anybody else here.
Okay.
You hosted Raw, Monday Night Raw. Is that correct?
Holy shnikes, yes.
WWE.
WWE Raw.
All right. So whenever I'm here, my son and I,
Okay.
that's all we do is watch wrestling.
That's all y'all do is watch wrestling?
It's the only way I can communicate with the boy.
Okay.
is through violence. But you come in here and they're all like, did you see what happened on CNN? And I'm like, Evolution broke up. Yeah. Do you understand?
Well, how serious it is. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a fan. First of all, I'm a fan of wrestling.
Yes.
And I've dropped off, you know, as I've gotten older. So.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
Yeah, so,
I'm not
you know, But how old is your kid? How old is your kid?
He's 23.
He's 20. 23.
He's 9. He's 9.
Okay.
He's turning 10, but he's 9, 10. And he just discovered it this year.
No, that's the perfect age, though. That's around the age that I was into it, too.
Yeah.
So I can say me going here brought back all the memories of when I was, like, just engulfed in this.
Who were the big guys when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. A Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, Road Warriors. I'm showing my age right now.
Oh, you want somebody to show some age.
I don't want to know.
Bruno Sammartino. Gorilla Monsoon, Haystacks Calhoun.
Oh my God.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
I remember Jimmy Superfly.
You do remember Jimmy?
I remember him. I remember
Chief J Strongbow.
Yeah, I know. No. You are 1 for 6 with me right now. I knew none of those. I didn't even know they were wrestlers.
What was it? So did they want to throw you? Did you do any?
They came out. No, they come out with all physical stuff first.
Yeah.
Hey Kevin, yeah, it's gonna be great. We'll get you in the ring. I said, well, let's stop right there. I'm not gonna do that. I said, I'm not going in the ring. I don't want to do any stunts with these guys.
Yeah.
I said, no, let's do something where I can shine. And it was like, well, what do you do? Are you fast? I was like, I can talk. I was like, I want to go and I want to commentate. Let me commentate, but that way I can talk about the sport. I can be a personality. So they're like, okay. Good, we'll do that. And I get there, and they said, Kevin, we came up with something great for you. We can get you in the ring. And I was like, well, I thought I told y'all I didn't want to get up in that ring.
Right.
And, I just don't want to do it. So I get in the ring after this guy's fight, and, he's a guy, he's a dancer, Fandango. It's not Fandango, it's Fandango.
Fandango, yeah.
So after he wins, he does these dances, and he's really engulfed in it, and I get in and I dance with him. But the funny thing is, the ropes, like I have a completely different respect for the ropes. You're supposed to go, it's the first, the second, the third. You're supposed to pull the first two apart and step through it.
Yes.
The first man in history, I pulled the bottom, I went through the bottom of the rope.
Yeah.
And after I did, I didn't even realize I did it, and I come off and all the wrestlers like, hey, that was pretty funny the way you did that, going through the bottom thing. I was like, what are you talking about? What was funny? They was like, that was a bit, right? You did that for jokes. No, that was my level. That's where
I get into this thing.
That's how I naturally got into it.
Have you ever gotten a chance, in your career, you get a chance to do, and you're probably like me, I'm a huge sports fan. Have you gotten a chance to get into athletic situations that have blown your mind or met an idol or anything like that?
Tons of them. I mean, well, John, you may not know this, but you're looking at a 2-time celebrity MVP for All-Star Weekend.
No, I didn't realize that.
Yes.
And what's your feeling?
Basketball. You know, it's a pastime. You know, thing of mine. Whatever. I could have went to the league. I chose.
No,
not
I understand.
To.
I understand.
Yeah, whatever.
Smart choice. You're doing very well. Me and you should start a league for the gentleman player that may not have been the size, yet still considers themselves somewhat agile.
Well, I'm agile, but then you go to the sports where your size works, like soccer, and then I figured out I'm not really that fast. Yeah, so I got pros and cons for everything I've done. I boxed, and I was really good when I had a trainer, you know, but I just hit his hands, and he was like, you know, it was nothing else. It was just his hands, and I was like, yo, I'm really good, and, you know, I was like, yo, I'm fast, my timing is great, and one day we were doing it, and, you know, he did this. He's never done this, ever. He's never, listen, we trained so much. Not once has he ever done this, but I guess he expected a natural reaction. So, you know, I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, pop, pop, pop. And he went like this, and it hit me. I stopped. I took my gloves off. So I said, what is that about? Like, when did we start fighting back? Like, what is that? I was pissed off. I was like, dude, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this session. He's like,
not boxing.
He's like, Kevin, that's for you to duck. I was like, no, first of all, it's not. That's a punch, what you did. That's a punch. He's like, I thought you would duck. Well, you thought wrong, and you also just got docked. And I deducted in the mouth. That's about it.
I think that's wise. Well, it's very nice. It's so good to see you. Please come back and see us soon.
I have to, man.
The movie Think Like a Man 2, it's in the theaters on Friday.
Yes.
The always wonderful Kevin Hart.
Thank you,
so
man.
much.